Hello, buds and buckaroos. Welcome back to my other kitchen. We are in my downstairs kitchen today, not my upstairs one, because it is my mom's birthday coming up, and I'm going to be baking her some special cupcakes. Thank you for everybody who watched last week's video. It was just for me. I'm really the only person who probably enjoyed it. As much as I did at least. Goosebumps is very silly. I'll probably be making another Goosebumps video anyway. But today I'm baking. I cooked last time, or 2 times ago, some PB&J, but today I'm actually making a cupcake recipe from Rosanna Pansino. I even have her little apron on. Not sponsored, wish it was. So we're just gonna jump right into it. I'm gonna be baking as well as just kind of talking about life stuff about work, because I'm baking here and I work in food service, so what better time to be talking about the 2 things. So let's just get started. If you see me like looking down, I'm looking at the recipe. I'm not a professional. Sue me. Ugh, I have to look at a recipe. So we're just gonna go right along. Like I said, I work in food service, and it sucks sometimes. It's usually pretty fun, I'm not gonna lie. I do enjoy my job quite a bit. I work at a diner, a really small mom and pop diner, so you kind of get to know everybody. My boss, super chill. The girls who I bus with, super chill. I work with super fun people. It's a chill time most of the time. But for all of you who don't work in food service, or who do, or for those of you who go to places that serve food, let me tell you a few things you need to know. Oh, this is bad already. Anyway, so I'm a busser, so that basically means I greet people, I take drink orders, I run food. I basically do everything that a waiter does except take food orders. So you can imagine that I do quite a lot at little... I was gonna tell you where I work, but not... Do you... 911? Yes, hello. So yeah, so I basically am from 8:30 to 2:30. I kind of run around the restaurant, kind of make sure everybody's in check, and with that comes a lot of stress. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. It's a lot of fun, and I make pretty good money, in tips especially. But sometimes it's a pain in my ass to do all that stuff. So for all of you who work in food service, you can probably relate to me. Anyone really who works with people, or for people, I guess, like in retail. Like I worked retail too. I worked at Ulta Beauty. Another time, another topic, and I'll talk about that. Literally, Jesus Christ, this is going to kill me. I fucking hate that. Oop, time to crack the eggs. So anyway, there are a few things that really bug me that people do, young, old, middle-aged, everybody does these things, and I'm not gonna lie, I still probably do a couple of these things when I go out and eat, but I can appreciate them a lot more now that I'm on the other side of things. So let's just get right into that. Number 1, when I take your food order to your table, please know what you got when I come over. For some reason, people, between the 20 minutes that it takes to order and to get your food, people just forget what they got. And mind you, I have about 3 plates in my hand and like 2 in the other, and they are not cold, people. They are hot plates right out of the kitchen. And they are burning my hand. I have blisters, or had blisters, I guess, before, and they're not cute. They're not fun. So if you don't know what you got, please, for the love of God, let me at least set it down, because some people, because some people won't even let me put it down in front of them. Like, that's not mine. Get that the fuck away from me. And I'm like, well, okay, fine, whatever. So that's really probably the number 1 thing, or one of the top things that really bugs me. Another thing that bugs me is just be nice. I know that sounds super generic and super kind of obvious, But be nice to your waiters and your bussers, because little do you know, we're doing a lot behind the scenes to make sure that your food and your service is like smooth, fast, fun, what be it. Sometimes I've had a few people, many people, whenever I come over with I forgot to mix this in. This freaking sucks. Anyway, I've had a few people, or many people I should say, whenever I come over with coffee or water or whatever drink you have, oh, I'm just looking here. Sorry, guys. Or whatever drink you have, some people are like, no, I'm good for now. And I'm like, cool, beans, like, whatever. You do you, bro. Whatever Stacy, Doug, Linda, Carl, Jonathan, Diane, I don't know. They're like, I'm good. Come back later. I'm like, okay, cool. And then some people have the audacity. When I come over next time, they're like, I said no. And I'm like, okay. Like, the other day, I was training a new girl, and mind you, I haven't worked at my my diner, in probably 9 months or so. I started back sorry for the noise. I started back a few weeks ago, because I was in, college. And so a few weeks ago I started back, and the day I got back, I had to train new people. And so for the past 3 weeks, I've been training new people. And I don't mind it. I remember my job well, and it's fun and whatever, and all the girls have been super nice. But yesterday, on her first day, lady, I will call her, for the sake of anonymity, Lisa. Lisa came over and asked the person with me, do you want anything to drink? Because I'm showing her what to do with new customers and whatnot. I asked the person before if they wanted coffee, and they said no. And I just burped, I'm sorry. And I always ask once again, like, do you need any more coffee? Like, do you need more water? If they say no one more time just to make sure, and then I stop serving them. This person said to Lisa, word of the wise, if I say no once, I mean no. And I'm, mind you, right next to her being like, you could have just said that nicely, sir. Like, I don't need your sass. I'm making minimum wage. I am here. I'm hot. I'm sweaty. I have to wear black jeans in the summertime. It's not fun. So things like that, like kind of sass or just audaciously rude people are just unnerving. I don't put off a mean vibe, I think. I think sometimes I can be a little abrasive. If you come in, here's another thing while I'm working on this one. If you come in, we close at 2, and we serve until 2, or like, I guess 1:55-ish. But if you come in expecting a full-blown meal at 1:50, like, you're hilarious. That's insanely funny. I don't know what you expect us to be. We eat our lunch because minors have to have a 30-minute lunch break. So the minors are sweeping up, are cleaning up, doing their thing, and us adults, I'm not really an adult. Ooh, that looks delicious. Us adults eat our lunch, and people come in and expect star service, and we give them good service. We're not mean, but we tell them, the kitchen's closing, blah, blah, blah. You have to order before 2 because that's when the kitchen closes. And like, I expected good service, and I can't believe you're rushing me. And I'm like, well, you know what time we close. It's not like it's hidden. You come here before, so nut up or shut up, freaking Carol. Oh, this looks so good. Yum. Sorry, I had to grab a little scooper so I could scoop my cupcake batter into the tins easily. Anyway, so basically moral of that is come in knowing what you want, basically, if you come in super late, because that's just, like, courteous and very nice of you if you do. Also, I'll be looking down kind of a lot because it takes a little concentration. I'll still be talking, though. Another thing that really grinds my gears is, this one is, it sounds mean, and I mean it in a nice-ish way, but I don't want to tell people how to parent their kids. But if you bring your kid into a small, hot restaurant, please know how to kind of keep them occupied and kind of, at the table, because I have had many a kid run back behind the counter, back into the kitchen, and their parents are like, it's fine, we're fine, the kids, they're fine, take care of my kids. And I'm like, that's not my job, ma'am. You want to tip me extra to babysit little Charlie and Lola? Boo, 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 boo. Boo, 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 boo. Boo, boo, boo. Boo, 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 boo. Boo, 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 boo. Boo, boo. Boo, 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 boo. Boo, boo, boo. Boo, 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 boo. Sorry, that's the theme song. If any of you Gen Zers watch Charlie and Lola, comment down below. Anyway, so I've had many people come in, expect not only me to serve them well, but also me to kind of make sure that their kids aren't, like, literally, I had somebody tell me, like, oh, can you watch them, like, while I'm doing work? And I'm like, I told them politely, no, I will not, because they're your kid. Like, do you expect me to accommodate for you in that respect? I politely will decline that, because it is absurd of you to request that. It is most definitely not my job, nor is it anyone else's job here. It is your job to watch your kids. That's my top few of those. I love what I do. It's definitely not something I want to go into full-heartedly in the future. I think I mentioned this before, but I am a double psych-soc major with a minor in Spanish. So obviously I want to do not food service, but it's really, I hate to sound like a grandpa, but it really builds character when you do food service and retail, because it makes you deal with all kinds of people, especially if you're going into a service field like I am, where you deal with people all the time. You really need to know how to deal with every kind of person and not just one specific kind of person like you would see at school or at school. So really that's all about work that really bothers me. There are a couple other things, like the kitchen staff sometimes being a little mean when I ask for something that they didn't put on, even though it's on the ticket, or sometimes I have to do a lot of things for the new people. That doesn't bother me, they're new, I don't really care. But needless to say, I like to be in control of every situation at work, and it shows. That was a lie. So right now I'm making some frosting with some butter and sugar, and it's gonna get a little loud, so I might kind of edit that out. Great. Okay. One moment. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh god. It works. Subscribe. Ooh. They're thick as fuck. So thick. Let's do a toothpick. They're not ready yet. I want to lick this so bad. I'm not. Oh yeah. Oh. Oh god. I'm gonna get fucking like clown lung. Oh baby. Oh. Thick. Hey guys. I made frosting. Is it good? Okay, let's see. Mm-hmm. That's some good shit. Oh my god, I need to wipe my nose so bad. I'm not gonna do it, okay. I think it's all I have today. I'm gonna let my little cupcakes cool. And that's really it. I hope this was really fun for everybody to watch. I think now it's my third video. I'm getting a little more comfortable in front of the camera. I'm still talking super fast. I always talk really fast. That's just how I talk. The framing sucks. The lighting sucks. I'm in my basement. I'm in a dungeon. Like, oopsie daisy. I don't have a ring light. Like, hello. But I hope this was fun. I hope what I talked about was at least a little interesting, made you laugh a little bit. This video is going to be long. I can't help it. I'll try in the future to make things shorter. Maybe this will be shorter. Who knows? When I edit, I will see, and I will probably put a dumb caption in there to see if it was or not. But I gotta go. I gotta go ice these, and I want to go work out and do some stuff. So I will see you buds and buckaroos in the next video. And in the meantime, don't fuck shit up. Okay, bye.